Oh hey guys! Today on James Talk, I'm going to show you how I store my fragrances! It's a pretty dope setup. This is James Talk, where we divert a little bit away from my top 5 format and have a little powwow, a bit of a discussion. Today's topic is about storing your fragrances. At the end of the video, I'm gonna give you guys a bit of a sneak peek at my collection and how I'm currently storing my collection. Right off the bat, if you're not a crazy serious collector, you don't really need to worry too much. Because if you store your fragrances in the worst possible conditions, you'll probably get 12 to 24 months use out of it. And if you only have one fragrance and you're applying every day, I mean, it'll be gone in a few months anyway, so disregard this video. But for my frag heads, for my avid collectors that want to protect their investment, because it really is a pretty big investment, then you really have to just follow a few steps, a few rules. Avoid direct sunlight, avoid extreme temperatures or fluctuations in temperature, avoid movement, so don't shake your bottles. If your fragrances don't have a cap, that means the sprayer is exposed to the air, which means it'll evaporate faster. You don't want that. You can summarize all these do not do's into one major do not do. Do not store your fragrances in the bathroom. Why? Crazy fluctuations in temperature, crazy humidity, hot, cold, hot, cold. Perfume stores allegedly store their fragrances at 15 degrees Celsius or something Fahrenheit. Anywhere between 50 to maybe 60 degrees Fahrenheit is pretty much the ideal range to store your fragrances. If you want to be a little more intense with it, you can store your summer fragrances even cooler. Your summer fragrances have more volatile and more delicate top notes. Your citruses, for example. All of your fleeting notes like bergamot and grapefruit blossom, they tend to leave first if your fragrance goes bad. But if you're talking about your darker, richer, deeper, sweeter, cuter fragrances, then you don't necessarily need to go that cold. So I promised you guys that I'd show you my setup. I have opted to go with the wine cooler setup. Before, all my fragrances were in my closet, but as summer arrived abruptly, I noticed that my closet temperature went up a bit. So I was a bit concerned, bought a wine cooler, and now I transferred all my fragrances there. So here's the wine cooler I purchased, everyone. I call it the Sillage Safe. As you can see, I have my niche fragrances on the bottom, and then every shelf above that has designer fragrances organized by house. As you can see, all the shelves are made out of wood, probably not oud, I would say a balsam, and they pull out and go back in. So as you can see, my collection is pretty baller, pretty dank, fairly lit. Sorry for stunting on y'all. Now the big question, do you need to go buy a wine cooler? No, you do not need a wine cooler for your little cologne collection. I did it because I wanted to save some space and present them in a really neat way. And yeah, maybe I wanted to preserve a few of my vintages. I do have Chanel Egoiste, the original formulation in the splash. So that's something that I'd want to prolong its lifespan. And a wine cooler is a great way to do that. If you don't want to go that route, however you pronounce it, then you can just use your closet. You can use some drawers, a cabinet. No sunlight, keep the temperature nice and cool, keep the humidity low, keep it nice and dry, and you'll be fine. I hope this helped you guys. I'm just trying to help. That's all I'm doing with this YouTube, man. I just want to help people. All of our links to social media are down below. And if you like what you see, then go ahead and click the subscribe button. And if you could be so kind to ring the bell, that would be very nice of you. If you have any fragrance storing questions, please leave them in the comment section below and I will do my best to answer them. Today's goodbye song is in the style of Designer by Zoologist. Goodbye. Bye. A little bit of Sean Connery for you. Ring the bell before you come in. Good Will Hunting. That's Robin Williams.